and good afternoon guys, welcome back again to another video of my YouTube channel. So for today guys, I'm gonna try to explain about what is tree diagrams in English syntax. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Rebekka and my identity number 19010300 and 78. And then I'm a English department student in the University of HKBP Nomensen Pematang Siantar. So guys, this video is not gonna be so hard, it's not gonna be so difficult, so you must just listen it slowly and clearly so you can understand it. Like, it's not as hard as we know. Just take it easy guys. So guys, let's get started. So guys, as I said before, we're gonna learn about what is tree diagram in English syntax. But before that, we need to know what is syntax. So guys, syntax is a branch of linguistics that studies about the structure of the formation of the words into a unified sentence, but it has a clear meaning. Okay, now time to learn about the tree diagram. So what is tree diagram guys? Tree diagram is a tool. It's a tool and it's a technique that we use to divide large categories into smaller and detailed levels. As the name suggests, the tree diagrams is shaped like a tree, which means like this. That has one trunk branching into two or more. For example, there is a problem that we want to discuss using a tree diagram, where the problem consists of a large category or item which is then divided into two or more branches in more detail. So that's why we use tree diagram. The use of tree diagrams in syntax is the description of how there is a hierarchical relationship between the component words contained in a sentence. The main purpose of tree diagrams is to illustrate this concept in a way that is clearly visible even to those who are not previously familiar with sentence diagram. In a tree diagram, a sentence that contain of some words. A sentence is divided into two parts, the subject and the predicate. They consist of a noun phrase and verb phrase. This is a group of words that includes a noun or verb and any word added. We can say it as a modifiers. While the subject is a noun phrase, that predicate is usually a verb phrase. Compilation of tree of syntax diagram or tree structure based on the characteristic or syntax category. So guys, there is two parts, like word class and the structure of the phrase. So in the word class or part of speech, we call it as a part of speech. Part of speech include determiner, adjective, nouns, pronoun, preposition, adverb, and auxiliary verb, and auxiliary and verb. And the other we can say, and the second, the structure of the phrase, or we call it as phrase structure grammar. The pattern of arrangement include noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, verb phrase, and preposition phrase. I think that's all guys about tree diagram. It's not as hard and it's not as difficult as we know. If we listen it slowly, and if we take a look with the definition that I explained before, we can understand it well. So to make it more easy, I will give some example of tree diagrams that may help you to more understand about tree diagrams. So I will give two example. So the first example is gonna focus to the noun, right? So the example is the sentence that we use to be an example is Rebekka makes 100 of problem in this house, which is include into two part. There are subject and predicate. Subject, if we more detailed, we divide it into noun, and predicate we're gonna divide it into because we focus to the noun, we can easily to understand noun. It means Rebekka is a noun, and makes 100 of problem in this house is a predicate. Just take a look of what that we want to identify, because first we said that we want to identify the noun. We're just gonna identify the nouns. It means the noun in the sentence is Rebekka. So the other example that I choose is the sentence. It's the identify that focus to the structure of predication noun as had. So the sentence that I choose is the family. The family. It only includes into two. It only consists of two words, which is the word the and the word family. The in the sentence, it's a modifier, and the family in the sentence, it's gonna be the head. Modifier is the, and head is family. And then we're gonna make it more specific. Modifier, we divide it into more specific, which means the is an article, guys. We know that, right? And then head, family, we know that family is a noun. That's why before I said that we're gonna focus off the predication noun as head and family as the head, right? And the in the sentence, it's a modifier. The family, modifier, the family. The in the word, the in the sentence is an article and as a modifier, and had noun and family in the sentence is a head, which is a noun. I think that's all, guys. Thank you. Guys, I think that's all for my simple explanation about tree diagram in linked syntax. Hope you guys can understand it, and I hope you guys also can repeat again if you cannot understand it in the first you saw. But if you actually watch it, repeat it again and try it, you can actually understand about tree diagram. Okay, guys, I think that's all for my explanation. See you in the next video. Bye bye, have a nice day.